Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss about what is the minutes of meeting and the types of minutes of meeting. So the company meetings are formal gathering of individuals who are involved in the company's operations. So including the shareholders, directors, creditors, and other stakeholders. So these meetings are conducted to discuss and decide on various aspects of the company's management, finance, strategy, and legal obligations. So the primary purpose of these meetings is to ensure that the company operates transparently, complies with statutory requirements, and makes informed decisions that align with its goal and objectives. So a meetings may be generally defined as a gathering or assembly, getting together of a number of persons for transacting any lawful business for entertainment or the like. So there must be at least two persons to constitute a meeting. However, in certain exceptional cases, even one person may constitute a valid meeting. So meetings in a corporate context are essential for several reasons. The first reason, decision making. So meetings provide a platform for collective decision making where the opinions and votes of shareholders or directors can shape the future of the company. So when a company having some kind of issues or if they want to take any decision for upcoming projects or if they want to expand their business, so they will call for the meeting and they will get the opinion from stakeholders. The second reason, transparency. Regular meetings ensure that the company's operations are transparent and that all stakeholders are informed about the company's financial status, strategic plans, and any issues that need to be addressed. So the transparency will gives you a more important and the confidence to entire people. So it will be create the trustworthy among the shareholders. So shareholders also will get entire information about the business so that they will conduct the meeting and they will discuss all the informations which is related to the strategic plan. And third reason, complaints. Many types of company meetings are required by law, such as annual general meetings, ensuring that the company adheres to legal and regulatory standards. So there is a mandatory condition for the public company and private company when they need to conduct a mandatory meeting. So it should be conducted during a prescribed time. Then accountability. So meetings hold directors and management accountable to shareholders and other stakeholders by providing a forum for them to report on their activities and performance. Then conflict resolutions. So meetings offer a structured environment where conflicts among stakeholders can be discussed and resolved through dialogue and voting. So whatever the different type of conflicts it will be happen in the business, it will be sorted by conducting a general meeting and discussed in among the stakeholders, and it will be identified with different type of solutions. The requisites of a valid meeting. So proper authority, first one, the meeting must be convened by an individual or body with the proper authority to do so, such as the board of directors, committee, or a group of shareholders with the requisite power under the company's articles of association. If a meeting is called without the appropriate authority, then any decision made during the meeting, it may be considered as invalidated. The second requisition is a proper notice. The proper notice of the meeting must be given to all eligible participants. This notice should include the date, time, place, and agenda of the meeting. The notice period must comply with the requirements set forth in the Companies Act from 2013, specifically under Section 101 and 102. So failure to provide adequate notice can lead to the meeting's decision being challenged or invalidated. The third requisition will be quorum. A quorum is the minimum number of members or shareholders required to be present for the meeting to proceed. The quorum ensures that the meeting represents a sufficient portion of the company's stakeholders. The specific number required for a quorum will depend on the company's articles of association and the types of meeting being held. Then presiding officer, a valid meeting must be presided by a proper chairman or presiding officer. The chairman is responsible for conducting the meeting in an orderly manner, ensuring that the agenda is followed and that all participants have the opportunity to speak. The chairman's role is important in maintaining the legality and decorum of the meeting. Then valid transaction of business. The business conducted during the meeting must be within the scope of the agenda provided in the notice. Any decision made outside of this agenda may be considered invalid. And it is also essential that the business is transacted in a manner that complies with company's articles of association and relevant laws. Then preparation of minutes. So after following all these kind of instructions, providing agenda and proxy used proceeding officers, quorum, proper notice, then finally we have to prepare the minutes. So accurate minutes of the meeting must be prepared, documenting the discussions, decision and resolutions passed during the meeting. These minutes serve as an official record and may be used as evidence in legal proceedings or for future reference. So the minutes must be signed by the chairman or another authorized individuals. So remaining points we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.